Welcome to Matheny Fieldhouse here on the campus of Geneva College. I'm Ben Wiegers, the Assistant Sports Information Director here at Geneva, and with me today is one of our Student Athletes of the Week, men's cross-country runner and track runner, Kevin Arseneaux. Thanks for coming down today, Kevin.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's a pleasure.
Over the weekend, you led the cross-country team to a second-place finish at the PAC Championships, which was the best finish that men's cross-country has ever had at the PACs before. That also meant that you were named to the first team all-conference because you came second overall out of 112 runners, I think.
Yep.
So pretty successful. You've had lots of success over the course of your time here at Geneva.
I have, yeah.
But you've come a long way because you're originally from the Cape Cod area in Massachusetts.
I am.
So what brought you here?
Yeah, no, it's a long story, but I'll summarize it for you. So pretty much when I became a Christian when I was 17 years old, I had the big D1 pipe dream. But it was all pride. It was just an exercise of just wanting to be the best and just glory in myself and all my abilities. And when Jesus became the Lord of my life, I wanted to switch up how I was an athlete. I wanted to change up my life priorities. And not to say you can't be a Division I athlete and be a Christian.
Right,
there are plenty of them, but I just knew for me in my life and my faith that I needed a community because I didn't really have that on the Cape. And so going to a small Christian private was just the choice for me in my personal life. And of the few I looked at, Geneva was the one I loved the most. Shout out to Coach Thompson. He was a huge factor in bringing me here as well. So just all those things considered, I just wanted to come here.
Well, talking about Coach Thompson and then by default also the rest of the team, we talked a little bit about last weekend and how you guys had the best finish ever for Geneva's men's cross-country team at the PACs. What was it like to have that moment with your team and your coaches?
Yeah, it was so bittersweet because, I mean, we worked so hard these past 2 years with the squad that we've had to get to where we're at.
Sure.
And we were going for the title this year. We won the PAC preview by 30 points. And
earlier in the season.
Yeah, and granted, Allegheny wasn't there, but I mean, just every team that showed up there had a stellar day, and so points weren't divvied up the way we thought. And so to lose by 1 point, it was, it stung.
Right.
It stung real bad, but it doesn't take away from the performance we had that day. It doesn't take away from all of the hard work and all the 6 a.m. runs and workouts that we put in this season. So it was bittersweet, but I really hope to see them do it next year.
Right. Yeah.
And I know we did that together, so
well,
I'm optimistic.
It was a great accomplishment nonetheless.
Yeah.
And sure, bittersweet makes sense, but we're very happy for what you guys have done. Mentioned already, you've had a very successful athletic career here at Geneva. But you also have to run track and field in the winter and spring seasons.
Oh, man.
So being a 3-season athlete, how do you handle all of the other commitments that come with being a student?
So it's trial by fire. I mean, you just have to, you have to go through times where it's completely imbalanced and you're not spending enough time with people and friends. And then you have to go through the times when you're spending too much time with friends and you're not, being committed enough with your work. And it's just about finding that balance but most of all, just enjoying it because there have been times where it gets monotonous because it's the same sport 3 seasons and even in the summertime with training.
Sure.
And you just have to do what you need to do to enjoy it. And I found that applying my faith in the sport and doing it relationally and being serious about my connections with my teammates and my friends, it's those two things together that keeps me going and makes me enjoy it, despite, all the demand and the pressure that can come with it.
Do you feel, like you talked about it being a balance, do you feel as though you've gotten better at finding that balance over your time here?
Yes.
Okay.
I still get out of balance all the time, for sure. But in general, I think that I'm able to not be so hurt or discouraged when I do get out of balance. Like I know how to just get back up and figure it out and react on the spot because it's so easy to get down on yourself.
Right. Yeah.
When things don't, pan out the way you want them to.
That's an important life skill to learn for sure. Now we talked, it's your final year here at the school, final year with the team. Do you have any plans for after you finish your senior year?
I have a lot of different opportunities that I'm thinking about.
Okay.
I'm studying to be a middle school teacher right now, so I'm thinking about teaching opportunities. There's a lot of questions about geographically where I might go, but I'm also looking at a semi-professional running career, looking at the opportunity to maybe do that. Our assistant coach was signed to run for them before he had a little bit of an injury, so I have a connection there that I'm exploring. So really, we're going to wait till the spring season to see how these developments pan out, and then we're going to make a decision, Lord willing, closer to graduation.
Well, good luck
about
to
where
you.
we're going.
That's exciting.
Yeah, thank you.
That's all we have for you today. Thanks for joining us. Again, I'm Ben Wiegers here with Student Athlete of the Week, Kevin Arseneaux. And until next time, storm on.